Okay. Well, I guess we won't be seeing Damien for a little bit, unfortunately. On Monday morning, I set off across the campus on my way to breakfast. Hey, wait up! Whew, I caught you. What's up, Virginia? Sign-ups for clubs is this week. I wanted to make sure you were on board for the sports team. Liz next door said no, but Anisha's in. What sport are we doing exactly? Does it matter? We can vote on that later. First, I have to get enough people to agree and find out what sort of team we can manage. Promise you'll join? Sure, I guess. Great! We have official sign-ups on Wednesday afternoon, so go to the gym then. And as long as we're both doing it, Ellen will have to stop studying all the time and join in. She waves and jogs away. Well, what else am I going to be doing this week? We did fail our studying. I think I'm going to do oh, actually I should sleep. Sleep, white, study. Maybe. Okay, we'll try that out. Stress is gone. All gone. Ugh. Cutie, learn things, please. I need you to cooperate with me here. Thank you. Much better. Spirit sight. Detects nearby sentience, including ghosts and creatures of the other world. And empathy. Reveals the emotional state of a target. Ah, 2 for 1. I arrive at the gym to see a haphazard collection of booths and tables and clouds of underclassmen swirling around them. Raven Darkstar from Snake Hall is with a group that appears to be the Drama Club. Suki has a Save the Dragons banner. Save them from what? Ellen's already here, standing by the wall looking around before joining the throng. Hey you guys! Come on, you have to put your names on the form to make it official. My sign-up's over there.
Eh?
Virginia grabs us both and drags us over to her station. Sign it, sign it!
Alright already, let go of my wrist!
Sorry. You guys sign it, I have to go grab some more people. She hurries away. Ellen picks up the pen. Go ahead, sweetie. I wait for Ellen to write her name on the form, then I sign beneath that.
I'm going to look around and see what other clubs there are, okay?
Yeah, I guess I should too. I wonder if magical universities care what clubs you were in at magical school. Is there a magical honor society? Oh, Donald! Oh, Missy Min. As Ellen and I move around the room, I see Donald jump up onto the stage. Yep, Donald. Virginia's other brother. He pounds his fist on his chest a few times, then takes a deep breath. Brews for old shoes, pouch rings, boots and buskins. He has a surprisingly good voice, strong and clear, even if the words are nonsense. Will ye buy any new broom? And then Jacob from Falcon Hall stands up beside him and starts the song from the beginning as Donald continues. It's a round like Farajaka, but a strange one. After they finish singing about spools and sealing wax or whatever, the boys make grandiose bows and I applaud along with the other students who are paying attention. It's not my kind of music, but they were pretty good at singing it. Come this way to sign up for choral. They wave and jump down from the stage.
Choral sounds like fun.
I'm not interested, but I follow Ellen anyway to be polite. Hello, ladies. Here to sign up for... Wait, I know you.
How much rehearsal do you have to do to be in choral?
You're Urchin's roommates. What are you doing here? She said you were joining her stupid sports thing.
I can't do both?
Well, what if we schedule things at the same time? You gotta pick which side you're on, mine or hers. That's rude.
It's okay. I know how you feel. I have a little sister too.
You do? You never mentioned her.
We're very different people. Jenny's not interested in magic, or books, or sports. She just wants to be a ballerina and have everybody love her.
Is she spoiled rotten? Did she get away with everything even if she started it?
Basically.
Ha! See, little sisters are a menace. One time, Urgent melted a cherry ice pop all over my math workbook, and Mom and Dad wouldn't believe I didn't do it. As if I'd eat that junk. So they wouldn't spell it off, and I had to hear about it from them and my teacher at school, because she's a messy eater.
Jenny used to hate it if I locked my door to study in private, and she would stand outside and scream until Mama would make me let her in.
Yeah, you know how it is. Anyway, it's cool if you want to sign up for choral.
I'd like to try, but if it gets in the way of my schoolwork, I'll have to stop.
Yeah, whatever. What about you? Whatever your name is. Aw, it's so sad that he doesn't remember us anymore. Me? There's no way I'm singing in public. I think I better go see how Virginia's doing. I hurry away. Aw, Donald. Oh, at least we're learning magic. Communication. Allows the caster to communicate understandably with a willing target. Oh, and we got smarter. Good. Good, good, good. Virginia is sticking a piece of paper to the wall with blue putty. What's that? Members list. We did it! We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz still refuses to join because I said riding wasn't a real sport. It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kinda expected that. Aw, Balthazar signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play and not because he likes me. You don't like toads? Horrible Donald put real toads in my bed when I was little. He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toads. I don't think they liked my bed. Do you guys always fight? Pretty much. He's been pulling stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby. I thought all brothers did that. Not William. He's the best big brother ever. Lucky. Yeah, I guess I am. If only you knew Donald better. Good grief. Alright, let's get smarter. I don't feel like going to the mall, so I get out some books and prepare to study. Oh, no you don't. Uh-oh. She's gonna try to make us go. She grabs me by the shoulders. All work and no thrill makes Cutie a dull girl. You're coming to the mall.
Leave her alone.
What?
You heard me. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to go to the mall. You shouldn't try to make her feel bad because she doesn't want to do what you want to do.
Whoa, Ellen's standing up for me? I didn't mean anything bad. I wanted Cutie to have fun and be happy.
You can't make someone be happy. You can only make them pretend. Sometimes that's worse.
Really, it's alright. Maybe some other time, okay? Sure. Yes, it was worth it. I got smarter. Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten one letter from you so far. What's happening back home? I miss you. I've met so many people here, and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club. We had our first meeting today and played some pickup soccer. So don't worry, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Please write soon. Love, Cutie. I seal up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I just have to take each day as it comes. Why don't we go for a walk and cheer ourselves up? Yep, I decided to go for a walk around the campus. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. Uh-oh. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing it and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the ball, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upwards, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with the falling sphere. What are you doing? Control exercise. Is that hard?
It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force or it'll get away. If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. It makes it more obvious when you miss. Wink.
Oh, right, I can ask about Damien. Well, let's do that. I was hoping I could talk to you about Damien.
Oh.
His face. He catches the ball and puts it and the wand away. Where are you gonna stick that ball, man?
Did he hurt you?
What? No, nothing like that. Really, we weren't dating. We weren't doing anything. It's just that I thought we were getting to be friends, and he needed a friend. Then all of a sudden, he wouldn't talk to me like we're strangers. So I'm worried.
You're worried about him?
If he's my friend, I should be. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if he's mad at me, or if he never really liked me, or if someone's making him stay away from me, or... I don't know. You're in his year. I thought you might know more about him.
He may be in my class, but he's not in my hall. How well do you know the Snake Girls?
I know Barbara files her nails with a knife, and I know I shouldn't believe anything Suki says.
And I know that Damien doesn't like people asking questions. He won't even tell anyone where he lives when he's not at school. After freshman year, he doesn't bring his parents to campus anymore to make sure no one talks to them. If they even are his parents. He avoids field trips whenever he can, especially ones where he might need to wear glamour. Won't join any clubs. Keeps himself to himself.
So he really doesn't have any friends.
I wouldn't know. He gets on well enough with everyone inside the classroom, and he doesn't cause trouble anymore except with the girls.
Anymore?
Well, freshman year, there was a lot of fighting. I kind of punched him once, but that was a long time ago.
That sounds like what Damien was hinting at. He got bullied hard. That's so sad. But I still don't know why he's avoiding me. I guess William can't really answer that question. Well, thanks anyway.
Sure thing. You girls look out for each other, okay? You and my sister and my freshman.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Right, guess we'll read our diary. I'm just gonna drink some water quick. So apparently we signed up for clubs this week. I don't even know what the list of clubs is, but I already promised Virginia I'd be part of her sports team thing. I wonder if we can join more than one. School clubs. My roommates and I are all signed up for Virginia's sports club. Ellen may also be joining the choral along with Virginia's brother Donald. Ellen and Donald bonded a little bit over their problems with their siblings. Ellen has a little sister named Jenny that she doesn't get along with. Sibling rivalry. Virginia and Donald have been fighting each other their entire lives. That's sort of sad. Growing up together so close, they could have been really good friends. If they worked as a team... Mouse roars. I've always thought of Ellen as quiet and a bit shy. She usually goes along with what other people tell her to do, but today Virginia was teasing me about not going to the mall, and Ellen jumped in to tell her to stop. When she wants to, Ellen can stand her ground. Indeed. Missing home. I wish my parents would write. I guess they're too busy having fun without me. Damien alone. I talked to William about Damien, but I didn't learn much more than I knew before. I think he used to get beaten up as a freshman, and he doesn't like people asking questions about him, and he probably doesn't have any friends. So, shouldn't he want friends? Shouldn't he? Why can't we be friends? Time for another week of the grind.
Wait!
Huh? What?
Well, the first big exam is this week, right?
Sure.
Who's giving the exam? What are we expected to know? When does it happen?
No idea. Aren't you supposed to know these things? Your family... Virginia waves a hand dismissively. Secrets. All kinds of secrets. William says if he tells me what's on the test, then the test wouldn't be fair.
Well, it would be wrong for him to tell you the answers. That's cheating, and William would never do that. But you must know something.
What kind of tests are they? Do we have to write essays or fight duels? Look, all I know is that it's about casting spells. That's it. Now come on, we have to pick our schedules for the week. Okay. I think I've got enough in white, but I need to have at least 25 smart in order to pass the first exam. So, apparently, anyway. I think I'll just study all week. That'll give me some more magic, too. There we go.
Oops.
Huh? Because we've both been sitting here quietly working, I'd almost forgotten Ellen was in the room with me. It takes my brain a moment to catch up with what I just heard. What do you mean, oops?
Well, it sort of worked, I think. I'm just not sure.
What sort of worked?
I was using blue magic to try and move a penny, but I don't know where it's gone. It disappeared from the place where it was, but it didn't show up where I was trying to put it. Can you look for it?
I guess, but it's just a penny, right? It's not a big deal.
It's probably not a big deal. But what if it gets stuck halfway into the floor and someone steps on it and hurts her foot?
Halfway in? Can you do that?
I'm not sure. That's why I need to find it.
So I look around the floor and under my desk and my bed. Don't know where my bed is. While Ellen looks under hers and Virginia's. Nothing. There's only 2 beds in this room.
Oh!
She picks up a coin lying on top of her pillow.
There it is.
Are you sure it's the same one?
Well, there wasn't a penny on my pillow before.
Well, as long as she's satisfied, I guess. That's all that really matters. Okay, 25 smart. Good. I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't remember why. Uh-oh. Oh. Right. Someone's talking in her sleep. Oh, William. Is Ellen having a dream about... No. Wait, that's Virginia's voice calling her brother's name. Do I want to know what she's dreaming about? Hurry and catch the house. No, I probably don't want to know. I'm going back to sleep. I love that that dream is completely different each time I come across it. Only constant is that William's in it. Good grief.
Hi, cutie. Professor Grabner's holding an open review for the exam. Do you want to come? Virginia can't be bothered. She says it's not worth it.
It's the first test, and it's probably not a big deal. On the other hand, even if it was a big deal, Virginia probably wouldn't want to study more than she had to. Sure, it makes us smarter. Let's do it. Sure, I'll come with you.
Great! Maybe we can quiz each other afterwards.
Maybe. The room is slightly too small for all the anxious freshmen clustering in it. From the whispers I overhear, it seems that no one knows what the test is going to cover, only that it takes place tomorrow. Professor Grabner's appearance doesn't settle anyone's nerves. Open your notebooks if you have them. This is not a quiz. This is for your own benefit. If you do not know the answer, look it up or ask someone. I scoot over to where I can peek at Ellen's notes. They're better organized than mine. If you have paid any attention to your schoolwork up to this point, you should be aware of a broad range of uses for magic within the pentachromatic system. Mr. Arius, if I wish to cast a spell to make a beast's fur fall out, what color of magic would I use?
Green, sir.
I should hope that you would know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss Patuti, what color of magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond? Blue. Blue, sir? Why are you so hesitant? Yes, the magic of change would suffice. He continues in this vein, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about the applications of each color of magic. Suddenly, his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence. Mr. Danson. Yes, sir? As you do not appear to have need of these revisions, you are excused.
You may find more challenging material to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir.
He leaves the room. What was that about? I didn't see him do anything, but it's too crowded in here to be sure. Something about quacking. I hope all this revision is worth it. It's wearing me out. Woohoo! I'm gonna have to sleep next week. I awaken to a knock on the door. Looking around the room, I notice that Virginia hasn't stirred at all. Ellen's awake, but she shakes her head frantically when I meet her eyes. I guess it's up to me to answer that. I pull on my robe and go to see who it is. Boston! Joyous morning to you, cutie! Hi. I came to deliver your exam schedules. This is a solo exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Report to the listed room at the time indicated to receive further instructions. Further instructions at separate times? This exam process is very unusual. Please pass on the schedules to your roommates. She waves and goes on her way. Oh, okay, I avoided detention so far. The instructions said to be at this room at this time. The door is closed and I can't see inside. Someone else might still be in there taking their test. Well, too bad. I don't want to be penalized for being late. I rap quietly but firmly on the door. And the world starts to go surreal. What happened? Where am I? You are now in dungeon level 1, layout 5B. What? Who said that? The exit from this dungeon lies beyond the wall in front of you. There are no doors in your room. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. What magic? What am I supposed to do? No one answers. This must be the mysterious test that no one would tell us about. What happens if we fail? Are we stuck down here forever, bricked up like the cask of Amontillado? Surely even Professor Grabner wouldn't be that awful. So I have to use magic. What kind of magic? If I only get one choice... White. Well, let's see what happens if I try a spell. Apparently not much. What do I do now? Should I try something else? Wait, something's happening. Oh. I'm back in the school! And Grabner appeared out of thin air. Miss Patuti, did you have a plan or were you flailing blindly? Huh? Huh? Would you care to tell me how you intended to get yourself out of a walled room using mind magic? Uh-oh. Sir, I was trapped in there. I didn't know how to get out. The best thing to do seemed to be to call for help. A sensible answer. If you'd been captured by an enemy, summoning spirit allies might be a good tactic. Assuming you had allies. Opening your mind without a clear purpose could leave you vulnerable. If you don't know what you're calling, you don't know what might respond. Anyway, that's enough for your first exam. Do better next time. Dismissed. Oh. Well, I guess I passed anyway. In a sense, I didn't get merits, but he didn't give me demerits or detention. So, hey, that worked out okay. Woohoo! So how about that exam, huh? How'd you do? Okay, I guess. I blew out the wall. Mostly, anyway. Old Grabby said that's a boring answer, but I thought it was fun. What about you, Ellen?
Well, I just teleported back out again.
Ha! That makes sense. What do you think the other exams will be like? More dungeons? Probably. Weird how the exams are more fun than the classes, huh?
I don't think they are.
So what are you guys doing today?
At that moment, there's a knock on the door.
Is that the allowances? Why didn't they just push them in?
I'll go check. In the hallway by our door, I see a small stack of envelopes. The normal ones with the allowances in them, and also a large brown padded envelope addressed to me. My parents sent me something. I go back inside and hand out the money to the other girls.
What have you got there?
Something from my parents. I don't know. It's absolutely covered in tape. It's going to take me a few minutes to get it open.
It'll still be here later.
I guess. Maybe I'd rather look at it without my roommates around anyway. I'm just gonna study some more. Yay! I want to get up some money before I go to the mall so I can buy some things. While my roommates are out, I pull out the package that my parents sent me. Well, not a package really. It's not a box, just a big envelope wrapped up in tape. I try for a while to pull the tape off, but it's not coming. Eventually, I pull out some nail clippers and use them to make a small hole and tear it apart. Inside is a letter and a small newspaper. My old school's paper! And a stack of photographs. There's Mom and Dad waving at me, my house, my backyard. They haven't forgotten me after all. It'll still be quite a while before I get to go home, not until Thanksgiving. But they're not really that far away. If they needed me, they could come and get me. I've been here for about a month now. I guess I'm getting used to this life. Diary. Exam prep. Our first big test is supposed to be this week, but we have no idea what it is or how we're supposed to study for it. Virginia's heard that it has something to do with casting spells, but that's it. Disappearing penny. Ellen used blue magic to make a penny disappear, but then she couldn't find it again. Eventually it turned up on her bed. Sleep talking. Virginia says the craziest things when she's sleeping. Exam review. Some of us met with Professor Grabner to review spells for the exam. I'm still not sure what the exam is about, though. All he did was ask us what color of magic we might use to do different things, and Donald got in trouble somehow or other. First test. I didn't do too badly. I tried to use mind magic to call for help, which didn't actually achieve anything, but the professor seemed to approve of the idea. Yeah, he did. Didn't give me merits, but we were smart enough to explain our reasons for it, so I guess that was good. Hooray!